Hey and hello. You're listening to an episode of Thorne in Your Side. And I'm your host, C. Thorne. This is the podcast where I talk about information and opinions, both popular and unpopular, related to random topics, both serious and non-serious. And feel free to listen because it needs to be said. Besides, you already pressed the play button. So focus on me, take a seat, and prepare to be entertained and informed. Do you know what month it is? Here's a hint. It's the month between April and June. Yep, it's currently the month of May, which is awesome. The main reason why that's great is because we're really close to an important holiday. And that holiday is Mother's Day. Absolutely wonderful.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I completely forgot that Mother's Day is almost here. It's probably my favorite holiday of the year because I love my mama.
Oh, so
I love her so much. I might visit her this weekend since it's Mother's Day.
I'm giving you 2 seconds.
I'm pretty sure she'll be glad to see me. Not sure about my daddy, but my mama.
Be quiet.
Ow! Stop that! Why are you so loud? I'm just talking about how much I love my mama. Don't you love your mama too?
Of course I do. Anybody with at least 2 brain cells should always love and appreciate their mom. But what are you doing here? I have no intentions of talking about one of those nasty TLC shows today. And no, not the girl group. Seriously though, what's wrong with you? You was here last time. So what possessed you to think that it was okay to come back in my house?
I never left, silly. I was here the whole time. Like I said before, I'm very good at being sneaky and stalking people, which is why I have a habit of getting in trouble. I know all kinds of tips and tricks to avoid being noticed,
right now.
but I do have an awful problem with making weird noises.
I'm serious,
I can't
dude.
help it. I'm good at this, but it's so awful how people would wish
I
to
said
get me.
stop talking. Understand this, Wody. You being in my house since last time is pure creepiness. Even worse is that I didn't even know you were. Hey! I'm talking. Even worse is that I didn't even know you were here. You was freeloading off me and my stuff and didn't even bother helping around or making yourself known. Something is absolutely wrong with you. And I don't appreciate you being a burden around here. So get out my house right now. You've tainted this place enough with your presence.
Well, whatever. I bet my mama is better than your mama. I'm so out of here. By the way, I'm sure you found out by now, but there's going to be a new season of
I really don't care. Well, that was weird. I'm definitely buying some security cameras tomorrow. Seriously, I got to. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Mother's Day is almost here. Awesome sauce. I would say Mother's Day is probably one of the most impactful holidays of the year. It has so much significance and importance, and it makes perfect sense to love and appreciate the most important women in our lives. So, to everyone out there who celebrates Mother's Day, and I guess the people who don't celebrate that holiday for some reason, I don't mean to be a thorn and your side. But Mother's Day is by far one of the best holidays ever. Yep, I said it and I mean it. One of the best holidays in the entire year. I'm sure you all know this by now, but Mother's Day is the yearly holiday in which everyone spends time honoring and appreciating their mom. Unlike most holidays, Mother's Day doesn't always happen on a specific date. Instead, it's always on the second Sunday of May, which means the earliest date for Mother's Day could be on the 8th, while the latest date for Mother's Day could be on the 14th. Hey, that's this year. I guess that gives everyone a lot of time to prepare their methods for showing their mom how much they appreciate her. Of course, there are several ways to do this. Buying her gifts, giving her flowers, taking her to lunch or dinner, cooking for her, or just simply telling her how much you love and appreciate her. Trust me, there is plenty of ways to let your mom know that you care about her. So don't be afraid to get creative. Then again, if you plan on doing something unique and creative for your mama, then make sure it's legal and smart. You don't want to do anything bad or stupid on Mother's Day that might get you hurt or in trouble. And I'm sure your mama wouldn't like that. Unless you have one of those weird moms that encourage bad behavior, but I digress. I'm proud to say that I love my mother and I care about her so much. And no, there's no incest. I have to say it like that because, let's be serious, there's a lot of craziness happening in the world nowadays. And some of that craziness is exploited on television, mainly reality shows. I know I said I wasn't going to bring up a nasty reality show today, but there was a show that premiered earlier this year that had a very cringy and borderline inappropriate take on a mother's love. And I refuse to say the name of that show since I might vomit. I actually did an episode about it already. And I'm still amazed that the show didn't get canceled from television since it was so dang cringy. In fact, I'm even more surprised that the show isn't premiering a second season on Mother's Day since it would be a funny gimmick. Then again, I hope that show never gets another season because it's a filthy pile of... Sorry. Happy thoughts. Mother's Day is almost here. Woohoo! Yay! I love this holiday so much. And I hope you all enjoy appreciating your mom as much as I do. Of course, you can love and appreciate more than just your biological mom on Mother's Day. If you have any mother-like figures in your life, then you should love and appreciate them as well on this special day. Some people may have grown up not knowing their mom and was raised by either their grandma, aunt, older sister, or another female family member. Other people may have grown up with a foster mom or stepmom, who is someone not related to you at all. Regardless, that person most likely made sure you had a great childhood and showcased the amount of love that any biological mother would show to her child, which is why it's completely fine to honor those women on Mother's Day. Who cares if they're not related to you? As long as the woman had a positive impact on your life, made sure you had a good childhood, and raised you as if you were her own child, then show her some love on Mother's Day. That's simple enough, right? Of course it is. Just to reiterate, I'm not focusing on being a thorn in your side. But Mother's Day is just a great holiday. We're honoring the woman who carried you in her body for several months. How can you not love and appreciate someone like that? She's the main reason why you're here right now. She's part of the reason why you look the way that you look. I probably said this before, but if it wasn't for your mama doing all that pushing and push, then you wouldn't be alive right now, listening to this amazing podcast. Oh, thank your mama for that. Also, keep in mind that you don't have to wait until Mother's Day to love and appreciate your mom. You should be doing that all year. You know exactly how much your mom means to you, as well as everything that she does for you. So don't be afraid to love and hug her every day. There is nothing wrong with that at all. So don't be ashamed. Perfect example, just look at me. I'm a grown man, but I ain't too grown to give my mother a big hug. Judge me all you want, I don't care. Keep in mind that some people don't have their mom in their lives anymore, so I will never be afraid to let my mom know how much she means to me. And if that means giving her a big hug in public, then that's fine with me. My final point is that if you constantly believe that Mother's Day is a great holiday and it's as big of a deal as the other major holidays, then you're a smart person. We can all agree that our moms play a major role in our lives, and they deserve an endless amount of love and appreciation from their kids. Wait a minute. I just remembered what that trespasser said earlier, which was about his mom being better than my mom. That's very unlikely. Not to brag too much, but my mother is just really top tier. Seriously, I'm honestly amazed at how much of a caring heart she has, not only towards her family, but to everyone else. She just loves helping people and doesn't mind at all. I'm blessed to say that my parents were always involved in my life while growing up, and I had a great childhood. It wasn't perfect, but it was both fun and wonderful. Back in elementary school, all my classmates knew my mom because she would always show up to the school PTO meetings, parent-teacher conferences, and a couple of field trips. Whenever my class had holiday parties, such as Halloween or Christmas, she would usually show up with refreshments. Whether it's drinks, cookies, or extra cups, she will always thinking ahead. When it was time for the school to hand out awards to the students at the end of the year, you better believe my mom was there in the audience. You could always count on her to be in there. My mother loves being involved in the lives of her children. And even though we're all grown up, she still doesn't mind being a blessing to us. I truly and utterly appreciate her for all the things that she does. Not just for me, but for everyone who was privileged enough to encounter and befriend such an amazing and inspirational woman. No matter how old I get, I will always either let her know or show her how much I love and appreciate her. She is truly the top tier mother of all time, and I doubt that will ever change. Now, regardless of what day it is right now, I have one thing left to say. Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Happy Mother's Day! Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Thorne in Your Side. And I'm your host, C. Thorne. Feel free to comment, tweet, subscribe, follow, share, post, and maybe something else. And there'll be another brain-satisfying episode next week. And remember, be smart and stay sharp.